Hello, fourth graders, it's Miss Leanne. We are going to start our lesson in adding fractions. We're going to do this in two ways, using fraction strips and a number line. In our first example of using fraction strips, it's important to notate that we're always going to want to remember what one whole looks like, because typically speaking, our fractions are less than a whole. We have the equation 5/10 plus 2/10. 5/10 is less than a whole amount, and also 2/10 is less than a whole amount. So the first fraction strip I'm going to draw is a fraction bar that equals one whole. The next thing I would like to show is 5/10. So to do that, I need to show 5 1/10 pieces. So from this portion to this portion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm showing 5/10. Now I would like to add 2/10 to this amount. Another 2/10, 1 and 2. When I put those all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I would get 7/10. Please notice that only the numerator is changing. The denominator is staying the same. Each of these pieces is still a tenth of the whole amount. Therefore, we're just adding up how many of the tenths we have. The only number changing is in the top, the numerator, and the last name and the denominator is staying the same. They are all still tenths. The next example I'm going to give is on a number line. Please notice we always start with 0, and we are going to continue this up to the number 1, signifying these numbers in between 0 and 1 whole are less than a whole amount. Each of these marks right here shows 1 in addition. So this is 1/10, this is 2/10, and so on and so forth. So right now I'm going to show 5/10 on this number line. Okay, so 5/10 is 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10. That would be 5/10. Now I'm going to need to show 2/10, which would be 1/10 and another 1/10. So as I am moving through this number line, you will notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I end at 7/10. So 5/10 plus 2/10 is 7/10.